What's up, YouTube? Today I got this 2017 Ford Escape Titanium with the EcoBoost 2.0 liter 4-cylinder. The customer's complaining of the car overheating. Now I've already taken, and the light coming on saying shut down engine overheating. Now I've already scanned it. It's got a cylinder 2 misfire code, and I drove it a little ways. The engine did start to creep up and get a little bit hot, and it did feel like it was misfiring as well. Anyways, I've let the engine cool completely down so I can show y'all how to do this test to find out what the problem is. This is actually something I've been starting to see pretty common on these, so I suspect in the future, if not already, there might be some kind of a class action lawsuit on this, because it seems to be a common problem so far on this EcoBoost Titanium Ford engine. Let's get started. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel so I continue to make videos like this to make your life easier. Let's do this. Now I'm just going to show you first off the code, just to show you. Cylinder 2 misfire detected, and it indeed was misfiring. I'm going to turn that off. And the car's only got 60,000 miles on it. Next step we're going to do is we're going to pressure test it with the correct adapter. Because you can see the bottle's very low. It's below the minimum and max. Just to see if we got any external leaks. And normally when I suspect an external leak, I usually can smell coolant when I open the hood. And I don't smell nothing. Usually coolant has a kind of a sweetish burning smell to it, which I don't smell. With it being that low, usually you'll smell it if you have a good sniffer like me. You just want to look at your cap and see 21 psi. That's the max pressure, but I'm only going to go to like 18, 19. It's enough to see if we got a leak. And if we had a leak, that little needle would be dropping down. And it's not budging, notice. And we can look under the vehicle too. See, nothing's dripping on the ground. I'll give you a little light. Dry as a bone. Still holding. Let's bleed that off. I've only been seeing this problem so far on the EcoBoost engine. Alright, now that we got that all bled off, now make sure you cool the engine down before you do this test. You want to take that cap off with a hot engine, unless you want to get burned. Now the next thing we're going to do is what I call a block test. To test for any combustion gases getting into the cooling system, which indicates typically a blown head gasket. Now you're going to want to start this up to do this test. Now this fluid is blue. Now you're going to want to go over here and put it on the bottle while the engine's running. And just start pumping it. Now if there's no problem in the engine, this fluid will stay blue. And I can already see it starting to change. It's going from that nice bright blue to a green, yellow. Now the more green and yellow it gets, the worse the leak is, and this is turning almost yellow, so it is definitely picking up CO2 in the cooling system, which indicates combustion leak, which is sad at only 60,000 miles. Shame on you, Ford. Look at that. Look at the difference in color. Well, I'll let her deal with Ford on this one. Go ahead and dump that out. And you can buy these testers online. You can buy at most part stores. They're about $30. The fluid's about $10. To do your own little test yourself at home. Now the pressure tester is a little more expensive, but you can buy knockoff ones like that too for 75 to 100 bucks. Unless you can just physically see the leak, but in this case I didn't, and I told y'all usually you can smell coolant too when you have a big leak like that. So we're done with this car for now. Anyways, I hope y'all liked this video. I hope y'all found it informative. Y'all please check subscribe. Please check like. Have a good day. Peace out, YouTube.